Hey guys, welcome back to VELI. And today I'm going to be doing my first review of an anime. This probably is going to be extremely awkward because I haven't done a review on this before or like a show before, and fair warning, this is probably going to be kind of a shit show, but we'll see how it goes. So today I'm going to be talking about the anime Danmachi, otherwise known as Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Now that name might throw you off there, but trust me, stay and watch. It's actually not what you think. I describe this show as mainly action with a side basically of drama and, kind of fantasy and basically romantic, but this is just a review on the first season of the show, so they haven't really gotten into a ton of that yet. But the two main characters are Hestia and Belle Crenel, which is the male, and then Hestia is the female protagonist. And basically what the show is about is there's a dungeon that this, community, basically the world, goes to fight at. They get monsters, they get loot, and you become stronger, you get money and power and stuff for your familia. And what your familia is basically your group of people that is ruled, or not ruled, but controlled by a god or goddess, kind of like a Greek god situation kind of thing. So that's a lot where the fantasy comes in. It's also a lot like a video game in the fact that, you kill monsters, they drop loot, and you can buy better weapons, and then keep going like that. So it's a relatable plot. And this show came out last year, and a lot of people liked it, so I decided to check it out. And I really did actually enjoy it. The main character, Belle Crenel, or they call him Belcran a lot in the show. He is a very innocent guy, but also wants to get stronger. So it's one of those shows where the main character, wants to get stronger and better. But kind of like the show is kind of like Sword Art or stuff like that. Except he's extremely innocent, so it's interesting to have that. He's kind of a little bit of blank slate because of that, but it turns out okay. And the main character, Hestia, is this goddess that nobody joined her familia because I guess they didn't. She's not annoying, but she's different than the other ones. She doesn't really follow the rules that much. So finally, he joins her familia, and he is Belle is the only person in her familia at the beginning of this, and stays like that for a while. But yeah, I guess by the end of the show, he's still the only one in it. So that obviously leads to kind of some romance. He doesn't recognize, it's one of those shows where he doesn't recognize really any of the romance going on in the show. For all the main female protagonists that like him, especially Hestia. He kind of knows, but, kind of ignores it, which is something that you have to like or not like. He, of course, goes after the strongest female protagonist, who is also a fighter on another familia, and they meet up in the show, and she trains him and stuff. I don't want to spoil that much, but so that was kind of a cool part about the show too. One thing about the show is I'm not somebody who really loves the character development. I care more about a story when I'm watching this show. The overall plot of the show. Yeah, that includes the characters in it. But I care more about the overall story of the show than the story of that character, usually. This show kind of threw me the opposite way. I actually did care about the stories of the characters more than the overall story of the show, which is interesting that it did that for me because not many shows can do that. But yeah, it really worked out. I actually really liked the characters. and I don't want to mention any of the other characters unless you're gonna watch it because it's spoiler free. But yeah, so um, I would highly suggest you check this out if you like the action with kind of a little bit of romance. This doesn't have a lot. It's more like the girls like him, but I'm expecting season 2 to be pretty good. The pacing of the show was okay. It actually felt perfect for it being a first season of a show. So as long as there's a second season, third season, they keep going, it's fine the way it is. The show is only 13 episodes for the first season, or 12. I think 13 episodes or 12. Yes, it's 13 episodes. But yeah, the characters that he met in the show was really cool. How he kind of got to transform them because he's a good person and everything. And yeah, I liked the anime because it was a nice show. So yeah, I'd highly suggest that you check it out if you haven't. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope that this review was okay. I don't know if I did good or not. I want to review things though, so any constructive criticism you have about what I talked about down below would be appreciated, I think. But please like the video down below. If you did, subscribe to VELI for more stuff like this, live action, gameplay, basically anything nerdy. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.